Welcome to the Arizona Wildcat Show, brought to you by Fry's Food Stores. I'm Star Sports editor Ryan Finley, here with Daniel Berk. Daniel, it is the dog days of summer and the dog days of Arizona Wildcats fall camp. Right in the middle of it here, I know that you've learned a lot. Do you mind if I just hit you with a bunch of rapid-fire questions?
Let's do it.
All right, let's start the timer now. Daniel, which freshman has impressed you the most?
I'm going to go true freshman, cornerback Sammy Morrison. And again, 2 years ago with Scooby Wright and Nate Phillips, they weren't the names that you were expecting. But he has come in, and, right now he is working with the first group at one of the cornerback spots opposite Devontae Neal. He's definitely going to play as a true freshman. I think he has a chance to start. He's battling with Cam Denson right now. They love his attitude. David Lockwood today, the corners coach, was talking about how well he's adjusting and studying film and picking up things. So Sammy Morrison, from Washington, D.C., I think is having the best camp of all the true freshmen.
Which returner, same question, has impressed you the most?
That's a great question. Luca Bruno, the defensive lineman, put on about 30, 35 pounds. He came into camp at 301. Now he's 293. Looks like a legitimate Pac-12 lineman, 6'4", 293, can come off the edge, can bang every play. So I think he did exactly what they wanted him to in the offseason, and he'll be an impact guy.
Most underrated good player on this team?
I like these today. I'm going to go with David Richards, a guy that I don't think will be underrated for long, because I think he's really going to have a big start to the year. But he's had a good camp. Tony Dews talked about how he's completely taken control of the receivers room. Guys are more serious. They're quieter this year. They're listening to him. I think David Richards is going to have a really big senior season.
How many guys on this team are all Pac-12 first-team players?
Let's go 4
Okay.
right now. I'm going to do 3 and leaving a spot for a wild card. I think Scooby Wright's a first-team guy.
Right.
I think Caleb Jones is a first-team guy. I think Freddie Tagaloa is a first-team guy. And then I think, Anu Solomon could end up, with the numbers he puts up. Nick Wilson could end up being there. Jacob Alsadek could end up being a guy. Drew Riggleman could end up being on that first team.
That was the guy I was thinking of, except the nation's best punter plays at Utah.
Yeah. But I would think Caleb Jones, Scooby Wright. Will Parks is another guy. So, yeah, I'd say 4 right now. I think 4.
Okay. Which coach is loudest in practice?
Other than Rich Rod?
Other than Rich Rod.
Other than Rich Rod.
He gets the Lifetime Achievement Award for that.
Yeah. Here's one that won't shock you. Bill Kurlavich.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's got a different group this year. He's got some old guys, but a lot of young guys. He's got a lot of bodies. Let's just say this. We wait for the end of practice outside McHale Center by the ticket office. You can hear old Kurlav yelling from 2 football fields away, and you can hear every word he's saying. Bill Kurlavich with Charlie Regal giving him a serious run for his money.
Wow. How many of those words are printable or repeatable?
I don't think any. I think he literally goes from one bad word to the next without a good word in between.
Good for him.
Yeah.
That takes some creativity.
Yeah, he pulls it off.
Absolutely. Daniel, best quote so far on the team?
Well, Rich Rod. I mean,
Okay.
and I know that's cheating, but the quotes that he gives are just unbelievable.
The one from last night. Go.
Yeah, talking about how the goal line looked more like a sorority pillow fight. The player who offers, now that I'm thinking about it, the player who offers the best quotes and is maybe just the oddest, and the guy that is Cody Ippolito.
Yeah.
Always walking around there kind of whistling and talking, always has jokes. Loves getting mistaken for Scooby Wright. I've learned that this camp. So, yeah, Ippolito, I think he's a really good player's coach. You always know you might get something different when you talk to him.
And Cody Ippolito is a great story and somebody who we will talk about throughout the season.
Yeah.
How far he has come, just incredible.
And he was kind of an afterthought when he first came in, but he's developed into a really important player for them, and he's going to play again a lot this year.
Absolutely. Well, hey, that'll do it for this episode of the Arizona Wildcat Show, brought to you by Fry's Food Stores. For Daniel Berk, I'm Ryan Finley. We'll see you next time.
Try this matchup. Low prices and faster checkout. You can count on it at Fry's.